On to a seemingly large question. Let's push for 60 seconds, right? We have two ratios and only ratios over here. I think we should try doing it, right? But remember that give some time to read and understand. Don't just rush and try to solve. Once you get a hang, the last part of solving is going to be quick if you have speed with you. Okay, so let's start. Yeah, a stall sells popcorn and chips in packets of 3 sizes: large, super and jumbo. Fine. The numbers of large, super and jumbo packets in stock are 7 to 17 to 16 for popcorn, something else for chips. If the total number of popcorn packets in its stock is the same, it's equal to that of chips, total is the same, the numbers of jumbo popcorn, jumbo chips only, right? So only those two I need to find out as to what ratio it's in. Okay, let's start with popcorn over here. Give some space and write down for chips over here. Okay, so 7 is to 17 is to 16, adds up over here to 33 and 40, and in this case 6 is to 15 is to 14. That's 29 plus 6, 35. Want them to be equal, into 7 into 8, right? So that's 280 and 280 equal. So into 7 and into 8, and that's 112 in both cases if you know the product, right? And that's 1:1 ratio over here, and that's about it, right? So read the question, get a hang, remember what you need to focus on or target. Don't need to find the exact values for the rest, right? So how did I go about this? 7 is to 17 is to 16 over here, 6 is to 15 is to 14. So the total, that's the hidden element in the ratios. We've seen the ratios lessons. The total parts is going to be 40 here, total parts is 35. But I want to bring them to the same value, right? Because both of them are equal. 40 and 35, right? The common is 5, not common is 8 over here and 7 over here. 8 into 5, 7 into 5. Multiply that with 7 and this with 8. Then you bring them both to 280, right? That comes with a little bit of practice. 47s are 280, 35 8s will also be 280 over here. That's it. And now you have a into 7 and into 8, right? 16 into 7 is 112, 14 into 8 is 112. You have to do the same for each of them. But what's asked is only the ratio of jumbo packets, and this is how you go about. Now some of you might feel that, hey, there's a quicker way of doing it, right? Now what is that? Now 40 and 35 is what I had over here. If that is supposed to be equal, 8 parts over here is the same as 7 parts over here, 8 is to 7 ratio, right? Then it's the same, it has to be the same over here, 16 and 14, that's also in the 8 is to 7 ratio, that should also be equal. That's going to be very difficult for you to figure out with the timer running and the exam mode and all of that. Naturally, this wouldn't strike right very quickly. It might happen just for a couple of people, but it's okay. This is just an a normal way of doing it, and this is a way in which you can go about and solve it pretty quickly as well.